We are live. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. We are resuming our live sessions. Yes, so we're resuming our live session, and I'm super excited. Super excited. Super excited to have you today. So today we are talking about faithfulness in marriage. This topic is not something that we should even be talking about, but the truth of the matter is that the amount of infidelity in marriages today is too much. There's a lot of infidelity going on in marriages today. So I'm waiting for people to join before we start. You're welcome. I would like to know where you're joining in from. Let me know your name and where you're joining in from. You're welcome to this live. Your name. Where are you joining in from? You're welcome. So this is going to be a very brief live session. So if you want to be part of this, you need to join now. Share the link to someone, because this is a very, very important issue. One of the major things that is causing divorce in a lot of marriages, divorce and separation, is infidelity. Infidelity is one of the major causes of divorce and separation in marriage. There are even a lot of marriages that are not divorced yet, but the husband and wife are not in good terms because of infidelity. Infidelity is a major problem in a lot of marriages. Infidelity is a major problem. It's a major problem. And I want us to talk about it today. So what would you like to share with me about infidelity in marriage? Today's live session is going to be interactive. Tessie, I can see you. Mr. Black, I can see you. I want you to share with me. What would you like to share with me about infidelity, about unfaithfulness, cheating? What do you think about cheating? Who cheats more? Is it the men or the women? Who cheats more? Is it the husband or the wives? Who are the people cheating more? And what is the percentage of cheating spouses in Africa? Let's say in Nigeria. What is the percentage, in your own opinion? In your own opinion, on a scale of 0 to 100, how many people are cheating in Nigeria? How many men are cheating in Nigeria? And how many women are cheating in Nigeria? I would like to hear your responses. What do you think about cheating? What do you think about infidelity in Nigeria? Today, I want our session to be very, very interactive. You're welcome to this live. You're welcome. If you've not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Share the link to your friends, to your families, on your WhatsApp status. We want to talk about infidelity. We want to talk about infidelity and cheating. Mr. Black, I love you. Please, if you're on this live, I would like to know if you're on this live. If you're on this live session, I would like to know, what do you think about cheating? What do you think about infidelity? Who cheats more? The men or the women? Who cheats more, the men or the women? And how many percentage of men cheat? So I was having a conversation with a senior friend. This person is very successful, very wealthy, and the person is very wealthy. He has he has a very great network. And I was telling him that I believe that there are more faithful men than unfaithful men. I believe that we have more faithful men and than unfaithful men. But this, my senior friend, said that about 85% of married men are cheating. But I don't agree. What do you think? Is it true? The man said about 85% of married men are cheating. I don't think so. I don't believe it. I've not done the research, and I don't think there's any research to prove that. Hey, Tessie, the husbands are the one that cheat the most. 78% of men cheat. Wow. Okay. Yes, I want more responses. How many percentage of men cheat? How many percentage of women cheat? If you're just going to give a rough estimate. So this, my senior friend, said 85%. I was shocked. I was very, very shocked. Sunday, Celine, you're welcome. You're welcome. Who cheats more, the men or the women? And how many percentage cheats more between the men and the women? On a scale of 0 to 100, in your own opinion, how many men cheat more? What's the percentage of the men that cheat? What's the percentage of the women that cheat? All right, while I'm waiting for your responses, I'm going to start. Okay, please share this link with your friends. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. So let us talk about faithfulness in marriage. How do you stay faithful? How do you stay faithful? How do you avoid cheating? Because the problem of cheating is becoming too much. It's rising. Infidelity is rising among men and among women. And that's one of the things I want to talk about today. How do you stay faithful in your marriage? How do you stay faithful in your marriage? So that's what I want to talk about today. So let's start with talking about faithfulness. Is faithfulness possible? And my answer is yes. Faithfulness is possible in marriage. You can be faithful as a man. You can be faithful as a woman. Faithfulness is possible. Don't let anybody lie to you that it's not possible to be faithful in marriage. It's a lie. It is possible. There are men that have never cheated on their wives. There are women that have never cheated on your wives. And you also can be faithful in your marriage. You also can be faithful. You can be faithful. Right? You can be faithful. And you have to make that conscious decision that you want to stay faithful in your marriage. You have to make that conscious decision that you want to stay faithful. A lot of people don't understand the importance of faithfulness. Once you cheat on your spouse, you have affected your marriage in a very dangerous way. Cheating is very dangerous. When you cheat on your spouse, one of the first things you do is that you break their trust for you. Your spouse will find it difficult to trust you. And when trust is broken in marriage, it is the most difficult thing to build. When trust is broken, it affects your ability to emotionally connect with your spouse. Because emotional connection in marriage are three things: trust, vulnerability, and honest conversations. And when you cheat on your spouse, you break trust. When you break trust, you break your ability to connect with your spouse. When you break trust, it is difficult to love. When trust is broken, there will be anxiety. You are in the office, but your spouse is anxious because your spouse is not sure what you are doing. When you go out, your spouse is unsettled because your spouse is not sure of what you are doing. It is very important that you stay faithful in marriage. When you cheat on your spouse, you break the heart of your spouse. You injure your spouse emotionally. Sometimes the pain is unbearable. Most people that have cheating spouses, they go through unbearable emotional pain. They go through excruciating emotional pain. It is wickedness. If you don't know now. When you cheat on your spouse, you are wicked. It's wickedness. Especially when this your spouse is meeting your sexual needs. If your spouse is meeting your sexual needs and you still cheat on them, it is wickedness. Because cheating on your spouse is like taking a dagger and, stabbing that spouse on the heart. That is why whatever it will take, you have to stay faithful. I know in the society today, you hear things like it is common for men to cheat. It's becoming a part of our culture. It's a bad culture. And we need to fight towards it because cheating is breaking a lot of marriages. Cheating is breaking a lot of homes. And the more broken homes we have, the more broken our society will be. Research has shown that orgasm is just for 6 seconds. 6 seconds of enjoyment. You use 6 seconds of enjoyment to break your marriage. The beautiful home that you have, you break it, you destroy it. A home you have been building for 5 years, for 6 years, for 7 years, for 8 years, for 10 years. You break that home because of cheating. You hurt your spouse. You hurt your wife. You hurt your husband. So this session is to encourage you and to challenge you that it pays to be faithful in marriage. You have a lot to gain to be faithful in marriage. So let's talk about how you can stay faithful. We may not be able to finish everything. We can do part 2 next time. So you need to understand that the first thing is that you need to change your mindset about cheating, about unfaithfulness in marriage, about infidelity. Infidelity is not just when you have the intercourse. No. Cheating is when you are trying to meet a legitimate need in an illegitimate way. You need emotional connection. And that emotional connection, you are meant to get it with your spouse. But because maybe your spouse is not available, there is somebody in the office that you are now connecting with emotionally. You are sending the person's text. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait. I love you. I miss you. You are sharing emotional connection with somebody that is not your husband, that is not your wife. That is cheating. You are sending secret text messages. You are having video calls with an opposite sex that is not your spouse. You are cheating. Whenever you are trying to meet an emotional need or a sexual need in an illegitimate way, that is, you are meeting it outside of the confines of your marriage, you are cheating. You are asking somebody to send you nude pictures, you are cheating. You are sending somebody your nude pictures, you are cheating. So, and you need to understand that there are some things that are exclusive to marriage. There are some things that are exclusive to your wife, to your husband alone. Your body is for your spouse alone. Your body is for your spouse alone. You are not supposed to share your body with another person. Your affection is for your spouse alone. Being affectionate towards somebody else outside of your husband, outside of your wife, is cheating. Being sensual and sexual with somebody else outside of your husband, outside of your wife, is cheating. So emotional affairs is cheating. It's cheating. So for you to be faithful in marriage, you have to be fully present physically, emotionally, and mentally with your spouse. If there's an opposite sex that you spend more time with than your husband, than your wife, you are cheating. If there's an opposite sex you give more money to than your wife, than your husband, you are cheating. Let me tell you something. It is easy to share your body when you have already shared your soul. If there is an opposite sex in your office, in your neighborhood, in your church, that you talk a lot to, you share your heart to, you share your emotional burdens to, you share your pain with. Once you start sharing your pain, your burdens, your heart with somebody, it is easy for you to start sharing your body. Your body is nothing. Once you have shared your heart with somebody, you have shared your soul with somebody without somebody outside of your marriage, it is easy to share your body. Your body is nothing. Once the soul has been shared, the body is nothing. One of the reasons why a lot of people cheat, most people don't have the intention to cheat. You don't have the intention to cheat. But as you start, interacting with somebody else outside of your marriage, and you are spending more time, you are talking more, you are telling them about your problems, you are telling them about the challenges in your marriage, you are telling them about how your wife is treating you, how your husband is treating you, you are already sharing your soul. It is very easy for you to share your body. Once you are connecting emotionally with somebody, it is easy to become physically intimate. Most times, the beginning of sexual intercourse with outside marriage or premarital or extramarital affair, the beginning of extramarital affairs is usually emotional affairs. That person in your office that you're always talking with, you're always telling you your problems, that's always listening to you, that you already say, I can't see you, that you can't see them, you have somebody in your office that if you don't see that person for a day, you will not be okay, you will not feel fine. You will not be okay. That girl in your office that if you don't see in a day, you will not be okay. That man you don't see in a day, you will not be okay. That person you're already cheating with that person, you're already in an emotional affair. And you need to break it immediately. You need to break it immediately. Now, for you to be faithful in marriage, you have to be very intentional about it. You have to be intentional about being faithful, because being faithful in marriage is very, very, very important. Being faithful in marriage. Right? Number 2 is that you must guard your mind. Infidelity starts long before the physical action. It starts in your mind. As a matter of fact, your most important sex organ is your mind. Once you have started imagining cheating in your mind, you have already started cheating. Once you start lusting towards somebody else outside of your husband, outside of your wife, you have started cheating. Once you start imagining yourself having an affair with somebody outside of your marriage, you have already started cheating. That cheating has started. Once you start daydreaming about somebody else's husband, somebody else's wife, somebody else's girlfriend that is not your wife, you have started cheating. And many a times, cheating starts from the mind. You have started nursing some thoughts about somebody else. You have started nursing your thoughts about, having an affair outside. Once you start nursing that thought, the opportunity will come. Once you start nursing the thoughts of exploring somebody else, of trying somebody else, or there's somebody in your office you are crushing on, somebody in your neighborhood you are crushing on, somebody on social media you are crushing on. Once you start entertaining those thoughts, you are in trouble. So cheating starts from the mind. When you start keeping secret crushes, you are crushing on somebody. Once you start entertaining flirt, once you start flirting with somebody else, you are already cheating. That person that is telling you, you are a very beautiful woman, oh. Or that lady that is telling you, are handsome, oh. You are handsome man, oh. And you are entertaining that flirt. You are having flirtatious conversation with an opposite sex that is not your partner. Cheating has started. All right, you are welcome. If you are joining this, let me know. I want to know people that are joining this live. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we'll be having more live sessions, Make sure you subscribe to this channel. So, if you start entertaining flirts, there's a problem. There's a problem. So, if you are going to guard yourself, you have to limit triggers. If you know that seeing movies is what triggers you, you need to limit it. Be mindful of the triggers. You know what used to put those ideas in your mind. Stay away from them. If for you it is porn that used to trigger you, that wants you to start thinking about having an extramarital affair, stop it. Stop watching porn. As a matter of fact, as a married person, I don't encourage you to be watching porn. It's wrong. Watching porn itself is cheating. Okay? If you have friends that want to influence you to start having extramarital affairs, friends that tell you what is there is nothing now, you have to stay away from those friends. Evil communication corrupts good manners. How can you be a friend of someone that is cheating on his wife? You're not serious. Stay away from bad friends. If you have a group of friends that are cheating on their spouse and you keep on interacting with them closely, you are going to join them one day. So stay away from your triggers. Know your triggers. And stay away from them. Stay away from bad friends. Stay away from bad friends. Number 3, stay away from triggering environments. Stop going to places that you know that those places are tempting you. You are going to places that are tempting you. Every day you are going to club. Why won't you cheat? You are going to a strippers club. Why won't you cheat? You know that this place you are going to, there will be a lot of those type of bad girls that don't care if they sleep with a married man, but you still go there. If you know that going to the gym, the way they dress in the gym is triggering you, you stop going to that particular gym. Look for a better gym. So if you are going to be faithful in marriage, you have to be very intentional. And listen, this issue of cheating is not about, I know myself, I'm strong. No, there's nothing like you are strong. If you put yourself in a tempting situation for over the time, you will fall. That's why the Bible, the admonition the Bible gave is to run, flee, run away. Stop going to an environment that is triggering, that is too sexually triggering, sexually exciting. You go to a place where you see women that are almost naked. But you are forming, I'm a man, I cannot, nothing will happen. No, nothing will happen. So mind the places you go. Be mindful of your environment. Stay away from environment that encourages extramarital affairs. Stay away from people that encourage extramarital affairs. Those lounges you go to that you know that there are girls that are going to be wooing you, stop going there. So it is very, very, very important. Infidelity is bad, though. Cheating is very, very bad. And I'm saying it categorically, and we cannot normalize it. It is not normal. It is wrong. It is stressful. It is traumatic. Keep yourself. Be faithful. Okay? Then stay away from certain people. See, I made a post on Instagram and Facebook about this. I will say this again. If you want to stay faithful, stay away from your ex or your exes. Stay away from your ex. Though they are mature, and my ex is not mine. Nobody is saying your ex is your enemy. But you have to keep healthy boundaries from your ex. If possible, cut away completely. Don't risk it. Now and forever, it is over between you and your ex. There's no need. There's no need for closure. You don't need closure. Stay away from your ex. Stop entertaining your ex. Stop entertaining your ex. Number 2, stay away from anybody you have been sexually intimate with in the past. Anyone that you have slept with before, don't entertain that person again. Now that you are a married person, don't entertain that person again. Don't be flirting with that person. You are playing with fire. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Please, if you are with me on this live, I want to know. Just say, I'm getting value, I'm getting value. If you're with me on this live, I want to know if I want to be sure you are with me on this live. Then please, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. If you're watching the replay, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And I have a masterclass coming up for married people, how to build love in your marriage. It's coming up next October, October. But it's a paid, it's no longer free, it's paid, it's a paid seminar. So if you are interested, you can, I will drop the link in the description after this live so you can join. Then I'll be doing a masterclass for singles. If you are a single person, I have a masterclass coming up on the 12th of September and the 13th of September next month. Yes, it is titled How to Choose the Right Person to Marry. How to choose the right person to marry. The link will be in the description of this video. You can click and register. All right, Betty, I see you. Betty, I see you. Yetunde, I see you. Elizabeth, I see you. Awesome. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Share the link with your friends, with your family, and with your husband. So I said number 1, stay away from your ex. Stay away from your ex. There's no need to be with your ex, except you have a child with your ex. And when you have a child with your ex, you have to set healthy boundaries. Let it be that the only thing you are discussing with your ex is that child. And you have to be accountable to your spouse. When you are going there to see your spouse should see your ex or the father or the mother of your child. Your spouse should be aware. If possible, your spouse should follow you. Don't take chances. Don't take chances. Yeah, thank you, blessing. I can see you. Peace, I can see you. Awesome, fantastic. take chances. Don't take chances. Stay away from your ex. Number 2, stay away from anybody that you have been sexually intimate with before. Stay away. Alright? Number 3, stay away from anyone you are crushing on. Anyone you know that is your spec. You like this person. Once you caught yourself that you are crushing on somebody, and because that person is your spec, maybe you like very intelligent men, and this person is very, and you know you are crushing on that person, keep a distance with from that person. Don't start to go close. Hey, I just want to be your friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. Josephine, I can see you. Yusuf, I can see you. Awesome. Omoyo Sola, I can see you. Awesome. Patrick, I can see you. Awesome. So please, there's somebody you are crushing on, somebody you actually really like. If you go close to that person and you keep on building closeness to that person, you might, you see something can happen. Don't take chances. If you are crushing on any person, let the person be distant. You can be talking, person can be on social media. Don't let the person come close. Build healthy boundaries. Don't let anybody come and destroy your life and destroy your marriage. Okay? Number 5, stay away from anyone that has attempted or that is attempting to sleep with you. Those men that were wooing you, they were toasting you before you married, and they like you, and they wanted to actually sleep with you. You know, most women, you know when a man wants to sleep with you. Men too, you know when a woman wants to sleep with you. Don't pretend. Don't lie to yourself. You know this person has plans for you. Stay away from that person. Don't entertain the person's calls. Don't entertain the person's chats. You know this man in your office wants to sleep with you, or this girl in your office wants to sleep with you. Don't entertain it. Don't entertain a conversation. Set clear boundaries. Don't be saying, you cannot do anything. Your mouth is saying something else, but your body language is saying something else. Please, faithfulness is very, very important. Okay? Number 6, stay away from anybody that flirts with you, either playfully or serious. Someone that is making comment on your sexual part. I like your nyash. Yeah, I like the oranges in your front. And you are entertaining it. You're a married woman. Or you are a married man. One lady is talking about your voice. I like your voice. I like your height. I like the way you smell so nice. And you entertaining it. Thank you. Oh, that's good of you. Okay, let's go and go on for lunch. No, don't go on lunch. Don't go for lunch with that person. Let's hang out. No, you don't need to hang out with that kind of person. Let's catch up. No, don't catch up with that person. Stay away. Number 7, stay away from anybody you won't be comfortable talking to your spouse about. There's someone in your office you can't tell your spouse about that person. Stay away from that person. Because you know that person has ulterior motive for you. Stay away from that person. Number 8, stay away from anybody that you find yourself hiding chat, calls, and meeting with. If there's someone that used to hide your chat from that person, from your husband, from your wife, you don't want your wife and your husband to see that chat. Why? Because you know that it is triggering. Stay away from that person. Cut it. Cut it. Stay away from anybody you dream romantically about. Somebody you are daydreaming. You daydream about that person sexually or romantically. Stay away from that person. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't be daydreaming about any other person apart from your spouse. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Okay? So, please, on a final note, all right, enjoy your spouse. Your wife is enough for you. Your husband is enough for you. You don't need more than one man. You don't need more than one woman. That's the truth. So enjoy your spouse. Enjoy your wife. Enjoy your wife's 2 oranges or whatever it is you call it, melon. Enjoy it. It's enough. Have what we call sexual contentment. Have sexual contentment. Your spouse is enough for you. Have sexual contentment. Be contented with what you have. There's nothing out there. There's nothing. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there. Be contented. Because the more you go out, the more you see, once you start going out, it's difficult to stop. Oh. Once you start cheating, it's very difficult to stop. Nobody's stuff can satisfy you like your wife, like your husband. That's the truth. So you and your husband, you and your wife, work at satisfying each other. Make love often. Try it in different places. Don't just be on the bed alone, No. Bed. No. Try it on the chair. Try it in the bedroom. Go and book a hotel and take your wife there. Try new things so that it will feel new. The spark will still be on. Go on dates. Travel if you can. Okay? Your spouse is enough. One woman is enough for you. One man is enough for you. Stay faithful in your marriage. Okay? If you've not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. So, I said again, I have a singles coaching seminar coming up next month, 12th to September 2025. So the link will be in the description. If you are watching the replay, you will see the link in the description below. Make sure you register. All right, it's just 10,000 naira. For those in the UK, I think it's $10 or $5. Please, you can just click on the link and register, or you call our number. You call our number to register. Okay. So then we also have the couples coaching seminar that is going to happen on October 10 to 12. All right. We are going to be having a couple seminar. It's also paid, how to build love in your marriage. So click on the link to register. Then also the course, how to meet your husband's emotional needs, is out. It's just 10,000 naira. The link also will be shared. Then also how to meet the needs of your wife is coming out on Monday. That's on the 25th of this month. The link also will be there, right? So you can subscribe and, register. All right, let me answer questions, 1 or 2 questions before I go. Any question? How has this life been so far? I want to answer questions. Okay, so please subscribe, share the link. I will be having this live session twice every week or once every week, depending on how available I am. If you would like to book a session, counseling session, please, click on the link or call the number. Let me see if I have the number here. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Betsy. All right. So we'll close the live now. If you have any question, you can reach out to our contacts. God bless you so much. Yeah, thank you, Blessing. Thank you, Betsy. This has been very educative. Thank you for your feedback. Melodious, so interesting, sir. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you so much. Thank you. So all the link will be in the description of this video. Make sure you click the link. Invest in your marriage. Buy courses, buy books, register for seminars. All right, invest in your marriage. Invest in your marriage. It is where you invest, you are going to harvest. Okay, invest in your marriage. Thank you, Patrick. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, Melodious. Thank you for the feedback. Make sure you click on the link to subscribe. Share the link also with your friends and family. Have a good night, everyone. God bless you. Bye-bye.